How you doing? It's the Butcher here, and I'm back today after a little bit of a hiatus for another special video. My last video was showing off the Andero's Visage Uber Unique helmet, and since then I've done a lot, and I have a lot coming, but first things first, this is what I want to show off today. So after about 1,400 Durga runs, 5 Shakos somehow, I finally got the GrandFather to drop. I got it to drop on my barb, actually. But I used my barb to show off the Andero's Visage. So today I wanted to use a Necro, specifically I'm using a Bone Spear Necro to show off GrandFather just to mix it up a little bit. Still works extremely well. This thing's nuts. So just a little bit about the sword. And I do want to talk about also what's coming up in the future real quick before just jumping into some gameplay with it. So you can see it's two-handed sword, so it can only be used by Necro and Barb. It's got the normal 1.0 attack speed, 52.5 crit, and then its affixes are 108 all stats, which is absurd. 84% damage plus 84% damage is absurd. And then on a sword, you have 4,500 extra life, which is also absurd. And then you have ignores durability loss, and that'll actually apply for all your gear, not just this weapon. So it's not really that big of a deal, but it's just a little, I guess, a nugget. And then the kind of special effect there is increase your critical strike damage by 100%. And then it says the other properties can roll higher, but I don't think that's the case anymore now that they made everyone drop at a max roll. If I'm not mistaken, let me know, in the comments if that's wrong. But as you can see here with that, if we scroll down to our critical strike damage with it on, we're sitting at 1,600. We take this off, obviously we're losing some not just from that, but it goes down 1,000, which is absolutely insane. So, yeah, we're going to jump into some gameplay. But first, just real quickly, wanted to talk about kind of why I've been taking, why I haven't posted and what's coming up. So I'm going to be, the Avatar's ears are around the corner. You can actually see I'm actually using 2 other Ubers on this build. I've been just grinding, trying to get, I'm going to do at least 4, maybe all 5 classes, Avatar Zir setups, what Ubers you want, Paragon boards, everything, alternatives to the Ubers, everything you could ever want, full breakdowns, putting it on display, showing you what works, showing what we're going to want to potentially change, and then updating that as it goes along. So there's going to be a lot of work going into that. So I'm doing at least Necro, Barb, Druid, and Rogue. And then I also think I'm going to do Sorcerer too, because I think why not just go all out. I have to completely level one up though and find all the gear and whatnot, and it's not that easy to get all that, and it's obviously taking me a long time, like I said. But look forward to that coming out. It's going to be really comprehensive. I have some really cool and just really good builds. I mean, this isn't the craziest thing in the world. This is Bone Spear, but just, you'll wait and see some popular ones. I have one that's not so popular, so kind of a cool mix, but things I think are going to excel. And the one that's not as popular, I think, is actually going to be a bit of a sleeper for the Avatar's ear. So look out for that. If you do like this video or the content in the past, please consider liking and subscribing. But anyway, let's just take this into a nightmare dungeon so you could just see it just spits out insane damage. Dude, I don't even know which ones these are. I haven't even leveled up glyphs all the way because I'm focused so much on getting all the gear for all these different characters and everything. I don't want that because quick nugget here too. The Vegito posted a video. The monster, when they do damage over time based on their physical damage, it's not actually accurate. It's just that's why you'll die a lot of those times, those nightmare dungeons, and it's just nuts. Sure, but this is Avengers, so we might die, but because it's not actually the build I would use. Kind of, I guess, a little future thing for specifically nightmare dungeons, kind of mob clear, but this would be very good boss wise. So maybe look to the future and what my Necro build will actually be like. I'm not going to go over everything. I showed you a couple of Ubers I'm looking. Sorry, but I'm going to have to make you wait until that video comes out, which will be in the near future. I am going to do another showcase. I want to do at least one for Doombringer. I have Doombringer as well. And then I want to do one potentially for Melted Heart of Selig, the amulet. I'm not gonna do it for what's it called? For like Shaco and the Ring of Starless Skies, which I'm actually using right now, just because they don't really have very significant effects, and I'm not really paying too much attention here. But yeah, just because not really as cool, even though obviously Shaco's amazing. But yeah, you can just see this thing. It spits out insane damage, suppressor the enemy of Bone Spear Necros. You can just see it spitting out millions, just like each shard is like spitting out millions of damage, or close to a million, half a million to a million, basically every single like, shard that's bouncing off everything, and it's insane, and it's so much fun to use. It looks so cool too, and it's got the best name, the GrandFather. Everyone that I've gotten to Duriel lobbies with always either has it and loves it, or they're looking to get it. And like I said, I couldn't get one to drop for the life of me. The only Uber I'm missing now is the Spear that can go on Sork and Druid, but that's because I haven't played them very much at all. So I haven't really been trying. And this gameplay, like my gameplay normally is probably very lackluster, but you can just see this thing is it's just spitting out damage is the best way to describe it. And I actually recorded this video once already, basically just saying all the same stuff, but the audio wasn't recording, so that was not very fun. So I'm recording it again. I think I might have done this same dungeon. It was actually a few hours ago, and then I switched over. But yeah, so this is my second time recording it, and it's slapping just as hard as the last time. I probably should try to like speed clear this maybe, but I'm just basically full clearing it for whatever reason. Like I said, I do need to level up glyphs really bad for a lot of characters, which is not going to be fun. And I would like to, I could leave them not leveled, maybe I will for some, but I want to show like the builds off at their full potential when I'm doing these, 4, potentially 5 build guides for Avatar Azir. So I would like to, at least get them up to like 20 instead of sitting at 15, maybe like 19 or something like that. But those videos will be coming up, and like I said, there will definitely be a Doombringer video. I want to do that on the Rogue, and that'll be my next video up, and I could show that off. And then after that, you can, look forward to, like I said, those 4 classes, the builds I'm using, full Paragon boards, full aspects, alternatives to everything you could possibly want. I'm going to have it all, which I think is going to be pretty cool. And I hope a lot of people end up enjoying it, and I hope it helps a lot of people get to those higher tiers, which are apparently impossible. I have a hard time believing that. I don't think they're going to be impossible. Do I think they might require like uber uniques, like you might need a Shaco? I think that might be the case. That might bother some people, but we'll see. Who knows? Or maybe it is impossible, and that also bothers some people. So, or maybe it's super easy, and that also bothers some people. So we just don't know at this point, but I am definitely looking forward to it. I feel like it's like the first like challenging content we have had since like Uber World at the beginning of the game. Yeah, I guess Nightmare Dungeons at the beginning of the game were hard too, but I feel like we haven't had challenging content in forever. I don't even know what I was doing. I just have to kill this little this guy over here. What is he? Zorm. Gotta kill Zorm. Get his key, and he has a suppressor. Not cool, man. Why'd you have to do that? And one of the, honestly, the most insane part about this sword might honestly just be that you're getting 4K life. I know Doombringer does that as well, and that's probably the most insane thing about Doombringer. But to have a sword with this much damage output that's also giving you 4.5K life, which is a ton. Have I even used my Bone Storm yet, by the way? I don't think I have. I wasn't really paying attention. But that's just, it's just nutty is what it is. There you go. We'll take them the boss real quick, and there we go. Tier, what did I say it was? I think it was tier, yeah, tier 99. I'm an idiot. But yeah, that's the GrandFather showcase. Hope you guys enjoyed. Just super cool. Look how cool the thing looks. Awesome weapon. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's kind of just a showcase. It's hard to, it doesn't have like a unique ability, so it's not the easiest thing in the world to like showcase off, besides the fact that I just mindlessly cleared a tier 100 just spitting out damage with Bone Spear. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm really excited to bring you these upcoming videos. So look out for the Doombringer video next, and then the 4 to 5 full Avatar of Zir class and build breakdowns. I think it's gonna be fantastic. So until the next one, it's been the Butcher. See ya.